Oh, hey everybody! I didn't expect to see you here. I'm out in the middle of Wisconsin with my tent and my MagniLink Tab doing a bit of camping for the first time. Why don't you grab some sausage and beans, I'll come outside and let's talk about it. Well, here I am out in the wilds of Wisconsin. I had to get away from it all. Work was getting a little bit overbearing, and frankly, Corey was getting on my nerves. So what better to do than get out in the middle of nowhere all by myself? Now, this is my first time camping, but I think I'm pretty prepared here. I've got my tent, I have my knife, I have, of course, my headlamp, and the MagniLink Tab here, the perfect device to take out with me camping. It's portable, it has a rechargeable battery, and a load of great features, one of which is magnification. Now, in order to be prepared, I brought the ultimate survival manual out with me, and this has got all sorts of handy tips. I don't know what to expect out here in the wilds. Like I say, it's my first time camping, so we're going to read a bit of this book and see what useful tips it has for me. So let's see what's on this page here. Nice picture of a snake, it looks pretty friendly. Let's read about this. I'm going to use my magnification controls on the front of the device here. They are all touchscreen controls, so I can just press on the plus here to zoom in. And I think I want a different color here, so I'm going to go ahead and hit a button to open up my color choices, and we will change colors. We got a nice white on black here, black on yellow. Here's a yellow on black. I'm kind of digging that one today, so let's see if we can read this. We'll adjust the brightness a little bit with our controls here. And let's see, nephrotoxin attacks the kidneys. Fever develops and then worsens and brings about nausea, which leads to fainting, then coma, and then kidney failure. Good. Well, I'm sure that's not going to happen to me. That must be just a weird freak thing. So there's got to be something more exciting, you know, a little nicer in here. This is camping. It's all about fun, isn't it? Let's see what else we've got here. There's some text here now. This is a little hard for me to read. I think my eyes might be getting tired, but luckily I do have a handy OCR function with the MagniLink Tab here. We can press the OCR button on the screen and it will take a picture of the text for us. Let's hear what this says.
Get the victim to a hospital. After he or she undergoes a blood culture to verify the infection, the infected person must receive treatment with a course of intravenous antibiotics.
Okay, starting to regret coming out camping. I'll tell you what, let's stop reading the survival manual and let's take a look at what we can see out in the distance instead. I've had enough of reading this book. I think that they're just putting stuff in there to scare me. I mean, camping can't be that dangerous, right? It's relaxing. So we're not going to read that anymore. What we're going to do, we're going to look into the distance with our camera on the side here. We're going to see the wildlife that's local to the wilds of Wisconsin. I'm sure there's some beautiful animals out there. And this camera on the MagniLink Tab is very flexible for looking into the distance. We can rotate it side to side, and we can rotate the head of the camera as well. So let's take a look in the distance and see what kind of cool, exciting animals we have here in Wisconsin. Very excited. If we see something cool, we can even take pictures and shoot video as well. All we have to do is hit a button on the front and we will get some icons here. We have a camera icon to take pictures and we have a video camera icon to shoot video, and with the video we even get audio. So some great tools here for capturing those animals outside. Let me see what I want to do here. I'm going to hit an icon on the front and I'm going to press a button that will switch us into the regular color mode. We want to see the animals with their regular colors. And now we're going to rotate the camera into the distance. Very excited here. We need to pop off the front lens to make sure it focuses into the distance and not too close up. And let's see what animals we have got here. What? I don't think I kind of actually seen what I just think I saw. Those aren't around anymore, no. Let's, I'll tell you what, let's change to black and white. I think we'll get a clearer image with our black and white here. I'm going to hit my button on the front here and hit the same button that I used to go into the color mode. That will put us into the black and white mode now. I'm pretty sure this time I'll get a better view of that animal and it won't be what I think it was. And there. Okay. I tell you what, I'm just going to take this knife out here and just going to keep this very close by, I think, just to be on the safe side. Actually, while I have this knife, I do need a shave, so maybe we could take a look at the self-view mode of the MagniLink Tab here and see how that works. In order to use a self-view, we can just rotate the camera toward ourselves. There I am on the screen looking very handsome, as you would expect. A little bit too close up though, so let me zoom out with my zoom out button here. That's a little bit better, and I'm in black and white, so we need to go ahead and change me back to regular color. And also in that same menu, we have a rotate button, and now I flipped myself so the image is the correct way around. I've never shaved in the wild before, but it can't be that hard, right? I mean, I've had experience shaving before, so I mean, it's got to be pretty easy. So let's give it a try. I think probably the serrated edge of the knife is the one to use here. All right, here we go, here we go. This is going to be great. Here we go. Well, it's starting to get dark out here. The weather is changing, it's starting to rain, and it's been a long day. I think the dinosaur is closing in. I'm bleeding quite a lot. Let's just say camping is not as relaxing as people make it out to be, and I think I need to make a note to myself to remind myself about this in the future. Now, luckily, the MagniLink Tab has a handy note-taking feature. We're going to go ahead and open that up. And we have many options here. We can bring in pictures, we can bring in OCR documents, and we can also draw and write on pages as well and create as many pages as we want. So I'm going to go ahead and create a page here. We need a pen for this, I think, and a nice thick ink and red, because red is the color of danger after all. And we are going to write, "Do not camp." Underline, underline, underline. Okay. In the future, if I ever get the urge to go camping, all I have to do is look at this and I will know it's a bad idea. It's deep, dark night here. I was hoping to get out of the woods, but unfortunately, the weather has changed. The roads are flooded. It looks like I'm going to be stuck. At least I've got my tent to keep me safe and dry for the rest of the night. So I think I'm going to pack away the MagniLink Tab here. Nice and easy to do. We can fold the screen back and then pull it down against the base, and this camera easily pulls out. And here we go, nice and flat, even has a carry handle, and so it was very easy to bring with me camping, and it's very easy to put away when I'm finished. Well, what do I think about the MagniLink Tab? I'm kind of glad that I brought it, to be honest. I mean, without it, I would not have learned about all the dangers of camping. I was able to read my book very nicely with good magnification and good color modes. I was able to have text read aloud to me in an efficient and easy manner, and I was able to look into the distance and zoom in a long way and have a nice crystal clear image. And then I could even write a note to remind myself to never come camping again. So it was definitely a worthwhile bring to my camping expedition. But let's make this the last one, eh? I think it's time to go to bed. I'm going to try and go to sleep over the sound of those dinosaurs, but to keep me warm, I'll go ahead and turn on my propane stove here just to keep me nice and toasty, and hopefully by tomorrow morning I'll still have enough gas to make myself some eggs and beans. So good night to you all. Thanks for joining me on my camping expedition, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
This is just awful! Another reckless camper catching their tent on fire. Half the forest is going up in flames. We should call the choppers. Tell them we are going to need backup. Fast.